The ye old Washington Post. Dust Bowl strikes millions. Stock market crashes. Hindenburg crashes. They like to use the word crashes in these. The 30s are going to suck. Our first disaster covered is the Great Depression. The day of the stock market crash was October 24th, 1929, and will be forever remembered as Black Friday. Stock share prices dropped dramatically, and while over the weekend prices remained steady, the following Monday and Tuesday things got even worse. On Tuesday, October 29th, shareholders panicked and sold a record of 16,410,030 shares. This massive selling spree led to huge inflation, making stocks virtually worthless. Because buyers were afraid of the future of the economy, they began to stop spending. Without people to buy their materials, stores began to go out of business. Because consumers no longer trusted banks, about 9,000 banks failed between January 1930 and March 1933. The song "Brother, Can You Spare a Dime" was a popular expression of hardships during the Great Depression era. Ironically, the artist who wrote this song became wealthy due to its popularity, which defeated the purpose of writing it. I'll now broadcast a short excerpt from the song. They used to tell me I was building a dream. When there was earth to plow or guns to bear, I was always right there on the job. They used to tell me I was building a dream, with peace and glory ahead. Why should I be standing in line, just waiting? Ironically, World War II was the economy's biggest stimulus. By 1944, so many jobs were created by the need for production of war materials that the unemployment rate went to 1%, a vast improvement of 25% it was prior. Here is our short clip.
That concludes my report on why the economy is completely perfect, and it'll be perfect forever.
One day later.
Oh my God, our economy is completely ruined. How did this happen?
I'm the richest man in the world, and I've got $5.
The Dust Bowl era, or Dirty 30s, is our second disaster covered. It was a serious upheaval of fertile topsoil out of the Oklahoma and Kansas area, nearly robbing the area of fertility forever. Millions of acres of farmland became dried and unfertile. Due to this agricultural disaster, hundreds of families emigrated to California with hopes of jobs and farmable land. John Steinbeck's Grapes of Wrath perfectly describes this experience, but Miss Perrette, we don't need to read it. Here are two short clips that represent what happened instead.
Because of the recent dust storms in the state of Oklahoma, many citizens of the state moved westward to California, the rumored promised land.
In this representation, Spenser is Oklahoma and Charlie is the weather.
Our third disaster was the crash of the Hindenburg, a blimp that was flying between Frankfurt and Lakehurst, New Jersey. On May 6, 1937, it crashed just before landing. It exploded because it was filled with the extremely flammable helium. Its explosion ended the era of commercial blimp riding.
Just before landing, the Hindenburg caught on fire.
We're on fire!
Passengers jumped for their lives. Survivors and witnesses fled the scene. Some survived and some perished.